los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Eigene Arbeit, eigenen Fleiß, eigenen Entschlossenheit, eigenen Trotz, eigene Beharrlichkeit.
World War II was the last World War. It lasted for about 6 years, from 1939 to 1945. The war involved many of the most powerful countries in the world. It all started with the German invasion of Poland, which led to Great Britain and France declaring war on Germany 2 days later. The war went on for a while before America joined. America tried to remain neutral during this war until the Japanese bombing of Pearl Harbor in Honolulu, Hawaii. More than 2,000 people were killed and injured. America was then officially in World War II. Many young men were drafted for the war, and many propaganda posters and such were made. In 1945, World War II came to a close, but of the men that enlisted was a young man by the name of Yancey B. Torres.
Yancey B. Torres was born on April 4, 1922, in Waukegan, Illinois. He was the firstborn in his family, and he has 2 younger sisters. Yancey spent his whole life in Waukegan up until the war. He was in ROTC program in Waukegan Township High School and graduated in 1941. Right after graduation, he enlisted into the Marines and was sent to training to Parris Island in South Carolina. Yancey also trained in Base Camp Lejeune in North Carolina.
During the years of the war, he participated in 2 major battles. Before the Battle of Guam, he landed on Bougainville with the 3rd Division Marines. The 3rd Division Marines was officially activated September 16, 1942, as an infantry division. After Bougainville, Yancey fought in the Battle of Guam on the 21st of July until August 1st, where 20,000 Japanese defenders on the beaches were killed. During Guam, Yancey remembers having to clean his friend's bone in order to save his life after he lost an arm. When he started talking about Guam, he began to tear up and cry. After Guam, the 3rd Division fought in the Battle of Iwo Jima from February 19th to March 26, 1945. The 36-day assault on Iwo Jima resulted in more than 26,000 American casualties, including 6,800 dead, and 18,844 dead Japanese soldiers out of 22,060.
It was called the Atomic Age and the Fabulous 50s. Swept away was the gray mood of the war years. This was an era when Americans had fun. This joyful mood came in part from the robust post-war economy. Factories were churning out products to satisfy the growing consumer appetite in America, along with slick-back hairstyles and poodle skirts and a growing sense of rebellion. This feeling was most passionately expressed by defiant artists, poets, writers, and other nonconformists labeled the Beat Generation. Over time, the group would evolve and emerge in the 1960s as hippies. Their influence would have a dramatic effect on the culture and politics of America. Looking back on the post-war years, we are reminded of magnificent civic achievements and stunning technological advances. But the period...
Once the war ended, his life was stable. He married the love of his life, named Amalia Torres, and had 6 beautiful children, that 4 turned out to be successful. 1 became a lawyer, 1 works for Comcast, and 2 became architects and engineers. The other 2 did a good job. Yancey was very interested in politics because of how the way things were being decided after the war. When Yancey had spare time, he would help out with the Waukegan Public School districts. Both him and his wife found good jobs that made them happy. Yancey and his family would meet up at least 3 times a year for family gatherings, once for Christmas, once for Halloween, and once for Easter. As of right now, Yancey, 93, is still living in Waukegan with his lovely wife, although he is very sick. His wife says he has cancer in the lungs and has a very sickly stomach flu. Unfortunately, this limited the information we could find on him.